Most people don't realize that they've been living the wrong life until years have gone by. The signs have always been there, but they're quiet. And by then, it's not that they couldn't change, it's that they got used to it. Welcome back to the Life Audit series. Misalignment doesn't usually show up as a breakdown. It shows up as a feeling you can't quite explain, a quiet disconnect, a constant something's really off here when everything looks fine. So today I want to walk you through the 7 signs your life might be out of alignment, and stay tuned for sign number 5. Sign number 5, a lot of people go through this one. Hi my darlings, welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Divine, your internet sister. I hope you're doing well. How have you been? I thank you so much for being such an amazing support for me and for the people that's just joined. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the beautiful stuff that we got to do just to keep this channel going and helping it to reach other women, to help them build a better dream life for themselves and just become the highest and best version for themselves. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video. We've got 7 signs to go through, so I'm gonna try and make this quick. I'm not gonna take too much of your time because I know, sis, you be busy. Sign number 1, constant exhaustion. Okay, this is the sign that you are out of alignment. You are constantly exhausted. Okay, you feel tired. If you know the vibes already. If you don't know and you're new here, my notes are always here so that I don't leave anything out. I don't gatekeep. I want to give you all the gems. Okay, so when you're constantly exhausted, the signs, you feel tired, you know, you're always on low energy and you're just like, why am I always tired? And trust me, I've been there before, sis. Even when you've rested, even when you've had like 10 hours plus sleep and you're still tired, yeah, you're exhausted, you're in misalignment. And it's not just physical tiredness, it's deeper than that. Oh my God, when you're feeling like emotionally tired, spiritually tired, just everything's tired, it's time to realign. It's time to just get yourself back into realignment, back to who you truly are, and just realign again. And this type of exhaustion that you get is the type of exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix, because it's not your body that's drained, it's your life. You're constantly pouring energy into things that are not for you. Like, it doesn't pour back into you. And this is why your life feels like it's being sucked out of you. You just literally just feel exhausted all the time. So here's how we fix this. You know, I do my little action steps, and if you've been following the Life Audit series, I've been giving you some action steps, actionable steps that you can actually take away today and start implementing immediately, pretty much. So how do we fix this? So track your energy. Actually track it, because yeah, you're going to be tired and exhausted every single day, but like, if you're not tracking the days that you're way more tired than others, depending on what you're doing on those days, that might actually indicate and show you things that you need to stop doing. You know, track your energy for just 3 days. That's all I'm asking you to do. The next 3 days, track your energy if you've been feeling like this. Notice what leaves you feeling heavy, and notice what leaves you feeling quite light. That could be conversations, work tasks, environments. Your body already knows what's draining you before your mind even tells you what's draining you. And the next thing that you can do as an action step is to remove or reduce one draining activity immediately. Like, I mean immediately. Not everything just at once, just one thing at the moment that's really draining you out. Remove that. It could be one conversation, it could be one habit, it could be one commitment. Relief starts small, not all at once. Next sign, number 2, feeling disconnected from your life. Let's talk about that. You're showing up every day, you're showing up, you're doing the thing, you're doing this, you're doing that to make sure you're living your dream life. Because let's be real, trying to live our dream life and try to be the highest version of ourselves, when we're trying to do it all at once, it can be a bit overwhelming, and it can be a lot. It can be a lot. Can it not? Let me know in the comments. Picture this. You go to work, okay? So you have to give yourself everything, put your energy, and there's people that just, and you're just like, I'm ready to, but you know, I'm trying to maintain my I'm not finishing the sentences because you guys know how to finish their sentences. But picture this, you go to work, you reply to messages, you do what needs to be done, you have to feed the kids, you have to feed your family, you have to feed yourself, you need to do adulting. And please, adulting is one thing we were not prepared for, let me tell you that. So you can get exhausted. But at the same time, like, whilst you're doing all of these things to push you to the better version of yourself and to push you to your dream life and to live that dream life, it feels like you're watching your life rather than living your life. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if that's how you're feeling right now, you're disconnected from your life. Like, you're doing all the things, but it just feels like you're watching it rather than actually living it, enjoying it, being present with it. You're disconnected from yourself and you're disconnected from your life. And the scariest part, you've actually started to normalize that feeling. Girl, sis, come on. Let's get you out of that. So let's do our action steps. What can we do to get you out of that right now? The action step you can do is reintroduce what makes you feel like you again. So ask yourself, when did I last really genuinely feel like me? When was the last time I really felt alive? Like, I am me, I'm in my element, Like, when was the last time? Do you know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't like that and it didn't look like that. But you know what I'm trying to say. Ask yourself that question. Once you identified what that is, bring that back into your life. Whatever it was that made you feel alive, reintroduce it back into your life. Book it this weekend. Book it next week. Go to that thing. Invite that person. Meet up with that. Do whatever you need to do to feel that enjoyment of life again. Second action step that you can do is to break your routine, your autopilot routine a little bit on purpose. Just shake it up a little bit. Do something different this week. Go somewhere new, change your environment, because that rewires your brain a little bit, and it also re-regulates your nervous system to be like, do you know what? Life can be exciting again. I'm happy with this. I'm calm with this. This is normal for me. I would recommend for you guys to do those 2 action steps when it comes to feeling disconnected from your life. Sign number 3, you're living for the weekend. I just hide my fringe like this because I am guilty. I was very much so guilty of this. And recently I took some time off work because I genuinely, number 1, needed it. Number 2 was my birthday coming up. So I was going to be away anyway. And I actually went to Malaga. I had such a great time, solo trip and everything. We loved that for us. I genuinely, prior to that, was always living for the weekend. Like, I could not wait for the work week to end. Like, my 9 to 5, I could not wait. Like, I want it to be the weekend. Please let it be the weekend. That was my sign for me personally, was sign number 3, living for the weekend, where you spend, like I said, 5 days of your life waiting for the 2, okay, for the Saturday and Sunday. Your weekdays feels like something you have to get through, and boy oh boy, yeah, I can definitely relate with that. If you relate to, let me know down in the comments if you've been feeling this way. If this is your sign that you've been in misalignment. I'm going to speak a bit more about what happened on my birthday in Malaga on the beach when I got my revelation, etc. I'll get to that in a bit. But your weekends generally feel like the only time in the world where you get a chance to breathe. But even some weekends, you can't even breathe. So you're just like, when do I even get to breathe, Let's go into the action steps. Then I'm going to briefly tell you about my personal experience literally not too long ago. On my actual birthday, the realization that I had, the realignment that I had as well. It was incredible. It was just wow. Anyway, action steps. When you're feeling like you're living for the weekend every single time, this is what you can do to sort of minimize that, because we don't want to be always living for the weekend. It's not healthy, it's not good. Redesign one part of your weekday. That's what you need to do. So when I got back, that's what I ended up doing. Instead of doing my normal routine as per usual when I got back from holiday, still did my normal routine, but I redesigned a certain part of my routine where it just felt a bit more different and a bit more like, yeah, do you know what? I actually genuinely enjoy this part of the weekday. For me, that's reading my Bible in the morning during my morning routine. Like, I've started to get back into that again properly, and I genuinely have been enjoying it and enjoying how I've been doing it and how I've been communicating and connecting with God. So, you know, we're trying to do our faith thing over here. We're trying small. So redesign one part of your weekday, not your whole life, just one upgrade. Just one. We start small over here and then we do it in increments and then we build after. What this can look like: a better morning, a peaceful evening, a solo coffee moment. Oh, I love when I just hold my cup. Guys, this example, I had tea in here, but I will hold, this is like one of my favorite mugs. But anyway, when I have coffee in here and I'm just holding it, I love that moment, because it's just like, a new morning, I have my coffee, God is great, like I'm living my dream life. Well, soon to be dream life, we can do it. You know, like little moments like that, basically. That's what I mean. So your life shifts in like mini pockets, and not extremes. And also the second action step that you can do is add something you look forward to midweek. So that can be a gym class or some sort of class that you want to do, a routine, a ritual. I don't like the word ritual. Honestly, I really don't like the word ritual, but you know what I mean. I've said this in other videos as well, but you know what I mean. Like something that you do every midweek. Like for me, it's my skincare, it's my facial stuff, it's like pouring into me midweek, like in the evening after I come home from work and I've done what I need to do, spoke with family, had dinner, looked at this, responded to that, blah blah blah. Then I literally my phone gone over there, and I literally spend time after my evening shower doing my skincare, like doing the bits that I need to do just to make sure it's all good. So something like that can make you, you know, excited and be happy with like something to look forward to during the week, basically. Quick story time. So yes, when I was in Malaga on my birthday, I turned 33, by the way. Yes, I am now 33 years old. I'm scared. I'm joking. Don't know if I feel 33. Mentally, I feel like I'm still 26, but we run with it. Okay, I was on the beach. So after I'd done what I did, I went like on a zoo trip because I really wanted to do that. I'd done a few bits and bobs. Remember, this is a solo trip. So then in the afternoon, went down to the beach, sat there, just taking in the scenery, the ocean, the sun, the sand, just light breeze, you know the vibe. You're just like, please let me just stay here for as long as I can, kind of thing. And in that moment, whilst I was just breathing and reflecting, it was like, oh my God, I've been living for the weekend, living for a life that I want for myself, which I only managed to do bits of on the weekend. And this is not how I want to be living my life. Like this is not it. And this is where like I did a mini life audit for myself, because I was like, I can't be living like this. Like I don't want to always have to live for the weekend. I don't want to always have to live for the weekend, because that's not fun. Like that is not fun. Like what do I need to do? Let's look at what's been happening, how my mindset has been. It's mainly been mindset for me, plus actions that I've been doing that's not been serving me or helping me to get to where I need to go. So after having that clarity moment, after having the revelation, after doing a little mini life audit as well, like I know where I'm headed, I know what I want to do, I know how I'm going to get to my dream life, and I won't be living for the weekend. I mean, I still love the weekend because the weekend is my me time, but I will be doing certain things during the week to just keep me in that good grounded headspace, you know what I mean? And like still excited for life, because there are things that are coming up which I'm excited for for myself, and I'm excited for you guys, because something is coming. I need you guys to stay tuned, stay subscribed, because I'm super excited for what's coming for you guys. The fourth sign is constant comparison. You're constantly comparing yourself. This is where you are not in alignment. You need to realign and get back to you, get back to center, get back to appreciating you and just you yourself. You keep looking at other people's lives and feeling like yours is lacking. Hello, who's been there? I get it. I totally understand. What I need you to know is it's not really about them. It's not about them. It's more about the life that you're seeing other people are living, what that represents to you. It could be, it represents freedom, it represents confidence, peace, success, living their best life. So you're seeing this and then you're like, well, my life's shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, what am I doing here then? Now, you see that kind of attitude? That attitude is not going to get you to your dream life. That attitude is not going to get you to actually doing the things that you need to do. It may give you a little mini wake-up call, but you're comparing yourself and you're putting yourself down, and that's not going to get you to where you need to go. If you want to be living your dream life, if you want to be the person you want to be, the woman who you're supposed to be, sis, be inspired by what you see. Don't compare yourself to what you see. A lot of people will say comparison is jealousy. I mean, I hear it and I get that, but what my definition of comparison is, misaligned direction. That's what comparison is. It's misaligned direction, misaligned clarity as well. How do we fix this, Divine? Let's get into the action steps. Decode your comparison. That's the first thing you need to do. So how do you do this? Ask yourself this question. What exactly about their life do I want? Be specific, okay? That's your desire speaking. What is it that you are seeing in their life that you want for yourself? That's going to help you decode the whole comparison, and then it will allow you to shift your mindset to you and what you need to do. Second thing that you can also do is turn your comparison into direction. So instead of scrolling, doom scrolling, start planning your life. Start implementing things. Start putting things into places. Book appointments, schedule things, actionable things that you can do. Ask yourself this as well. What's one step I can take towards that thing that I really desire, that I really want for my life? Then use it as a blueprint. Once you have that information, use it as a blueprint, not distraction. Sign number 5, you're ignoring your intuition. You see this one? I told you a lot of women just don't follow their intuition, and I was one of them women. Like, I was not following my intuition at all, and I should. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, my intuition was right in the first place, and I'm like, I knew I should have done that, or I knew I should have went for that, I knew I should have done this instead. You know when something isn't right, but you keep doing it anyway. You're ignoring your intuition. You keep saying, oh, it's fine, when it doesn't feel fine. You're ignoring your intuition. You keep delaying certain decisions. You know you need to make them. That's you, again, ignoring your intuition. That sounds like you. This is your sign to say, you're in misalignment and you need to realign again. Every time you ignore your intuition, you drift away further from yourself. How do we fix that, Divine? How do we fix that? Write down what you've been avoiding and be honest with yourself. The second action step that you can do is take one aligned step towards that thing that you've been avoiding. Instead of avoiding it, do the thing. And what can this look like? It could be a conversation, a boundary that you need to set up. I have a video on boundaries as well. You can have a look on my channel. There's a video there about that. A plan, anything that allows you to move forward. Trust gets built through action. Once you keep doing the actions, you're building trust with yourself. So you're trusting yourself that you can do these things and you will do these things, and it will lead you to where? Your dream life, honey. Sign number 6. We're almost towards the end of the video. If you've been loving this content so far, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. My videos are out every Thursday and Sundays, so yeah, don't miss any videos from me. But yeah, let's get back into sign number 6. You feel behind in life. Also, another one that I was feeling very strongly about recently, and I was just like, and it's always when it gets towards closer to my birthday, that's when I'm like, what have I done in my life so far? What? Or like New Year's. Yeah, but obviously the New Year's was like months ago, so that don't count. It's mainly when it's like towards my birthday, I'm just like, what have I done? Like, what have I done so far? You know, I felt like I was behind in life. So if you feel behind in life, this may be your scenario. You feel like everyone else is ahead. You feel like you missed a step, like FOMO. So you're like, oh my God, I've missed out on this. I've missed out on this. Or like I took a wrong turn somewhere. Oh my God, how have I ended up here instead of there? You get the drift. The truth is though, you are measuring your life using somebody else's timeline. Girl, stop using someone else's timeline to measure your timeline. This is what I had to tell myself. I had to be like, Divine, come on now. They started at this time, you're starting now. They haven't started yet, you're about to start now. Like timelines are different. Am I behind in life? No, because I'm literally running my own race. Action steps on how to fix that mindset, shall we? Redefine success for yourself. How do you do that? Ask yourself this question. What does a fulfilled life look like for me? Really sit, really think about it. You can write it out what the fulfilled life looks like for you. You can think about it, you can speak out loud, you can do a voice note, whatever you decide to do. Not a socially impressive life, okay? We're not talking about a fulfilled life where it socially looks good in front of other people. We're talking about something that's personally meaningful to you. Action step is to detach from external timelines. Remind yourself each time you feel like this, that there is no universal deadline. Like you are running your own race. Like this is your path, this is your race, this is where you're at the moment. You're not behind, okay girl? You're not behind. You're just on your own path. Finally, sign number 7, feeling like something is missing. You know when you feel like something's missing in my life, like I've got this, but something's just missing. You know that feeling? So your life looks okay on paper, all good, sweet, but inside here, you're just like, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. You might even have all the things that you once prayed for, but something still feels off. Like there's a deeper version of your life still need to walk. That version of you that's like, yeah, like this is me, authentically me. How do we fix that? What's the action step? Let me tell you. Look beyond surface level success. Am I fulfilled or just comfortable? There is an actual difference. Second action step, start exploring your deeper desires. Not what's practical, but what's true to you. What do I really want my life to feel like? That is actually where your next chapter lives. Misalignment doesn't always look like chaos. Sometimes it looks like a life that's actually working, but just doesn't feel right. And if you've been feeling that way, it's not random. And I'm here to validate that it's not a random feeling that you've been feeling. It's time to get realigned again. It's time to be aware. It's time to do a life audit. If any of these signs resonated with you, like really and truly resonated with you, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you watch the next video. And if you've been loving this series so far, make sure you like it, share it with others so you're helping them too. And I'll see you in my next video, my darlings. Bye.